Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a spring decorate with me just on my landing here, and this just leads up to our upper living room area, and I always just like to decorate this for the different seasons just because it's nice as you're going up the landing to have something pretty to look at. And this wall is just so long. It's not that wide, but it does go up very high. So I just thought it would be fun just to refresh the space and make it look all nice for spring. And I've had this table for a long time. I think I've got it off of Facebook Marketplace or Kijiji, but I really like it. It's classic looking, and I just like that it's really simple. So let's get started decorating this for spring. The first piece that I'm going to add to this table is this beautiful wood frame, and this was from HomeSense, and I believe it was $99, and I thought it was a great price just because this is such a large wooden piece, and I just fell in love with it. And then to the left of this table, I'm going to place this really rustic wooden chair. This was actually my husband's grandfather's, and I just love how chippy and farmhouse it looks. And then to the right of the table, I'm just going to add this wooden ladder painted white. And I just like to make this space nice and cozy. And once we decorate it all, I think it really comes together. To bring some spring touches to this wooden chair, I thought I would add some rain boots. And I always just think of rain boots in the spring. It rains a lot here in Ontario, Canada, usually in April and May. So I thought those rain boots would just be the perfect touch. And then to bring in some color to the space, I thought I would add this really pretty lavender. They almost look like buds. I got these from the Dublin Mercantile and I just fell in love with them. I just like that they're that really nice pale purple color. I also had this little basket. It was from my sister. I think she got it from an auction. And to that, I added just a tea towel. And I was thinking it would look really pretty just to add some Easter eggs to this basket. And to me, it kind of just looks like, with the boots beside it, that you went out to the farm and got the eggs from the chickens. And I just thought it added such a cute spring touch to the space. And I think sometimes just using decor that you already have can just really transform a space when you use it in different ways. So this is how this little chair turned out. I absolutely love it, and I'm really liking that pop of the pale lavender. I typically don't use a lot of color when I'm decorating, but I thought it would be really nice for spring just to bring in some color, and I was debating between pink and purple, but because I don't really use purple any other time of the year, I thought I would go for the purple, and I really am happy that I did, and I just think it really does look like spring buds coming up. I got this coordinating wreath to the little purple stems, and it is on the smaller side, but because I tied it toward the top of this wooden piece where it's more narrow, I think it works really well. And it is super wispy, so all the pieces just make it look a lot fuller. And I believe this was $14.99, but it was 20% off. I would love to know what colors you're using for your spring decorating. I know a few of you have commented on some of the colors that you're using, but it's just so fun to hear from other people and what their decorating styles and ideas are. And I just really am loving this light lavender color for spring, and I think I might use this also when I do my front porch for spring. Moving on to the top of this glass table, I'm going to use this eucalyptus garland, and this was from Michael's this spring. I just thought it was so pretty. I just love that pale green, and I actually got it for buy one get one free, so it was $29.99, so I ended up buying two, and I just think this is so beautiful, and I can use it into summer also. This milk jug is just another one of my favorite pieces that I like to use in the spring and summer. And I believe I did get that from Michael's too a few years ago. It may even have been last year. And then to that, I'm just going to add these cherry blossom stems. And I just really like that white color, and I thought they added a lot of height to this space just because that wooden piece is so tall. I just wanted to bring a little bit of height in, and I thought by using these stems, which I already had on hand, would just be the perfect spring touch. And I just think the lavender and the white go so good together. If you know anything about me, you know that I love bird cages. I love to use these in my decor in the spring and summer, and I think the reason I like them so much is because you can do so much with them. And I thought for this piece, I would just use again that lavender just to bring it onto this side of my display. And I just wanted to tuck a stem in there, and I really liked the wispy effect it did give into the bird cage. So I did want some pieces to kind of come out. I just really think that organic look looks really pretty and adds a lot of texture. To the bottom of that, I added a riser. I have so many of these because they come in handy when you're decorating, just to add different heights to your decor. And then I had this beautiful white bird. I think it's so pretty. I just love the look of it. It's so simple, but I just love the pops of white for spring. So I just placed him into the bird cage. I think this looks so darling and so simple but so sweet, and I really encourage you to use what you have or just find pieces that do speak to you and that bring you joy. And I know that birds just bring me so much joy. I plan on putting some bird seeders out this summer just so I can really enjoy them. And then to the right of this, I did end up adding a blanket to my blanket ladder, and that's it. I just wanted to keep it really simple just because there was so much else going on with the chair and the tabletop. So this is how everything turned out. I'm really happy with it. It does bring me a lot of happiness just seeing all these spring touches out, and even just adding that bit of the lavender color makes me so happy. So I think the piece that I love the most though is this wooden, I almost think it looks like a cathedral window. I love the shape of it at the top. I think that's so unique. And I love these wooden pieces because I think they're so great to use year round, especially if you don't use a lot of pictures. Sometimes you have to change those out for the seasons, but using something that's just very simple that you can actually decorate for each season is a great money saver because you don't have to always invest in new pieces. So I think this will be something that I have for a really long time, and I can move it to various spots in the house. And in this clip, I'm just showing you how everything looks from my upstairs landing, which is where our loft is. And I can see this area when I'm sitting on the couch watching a movie upstairs, and I've really enjoyed just looking at this space because I haven't brought the spring to my upstairs loft yet. I would love to hear in the comments what your favorite piece was that I used to decorate this space. There's so many pretty things, and I'm sure a lot of you have things that are similar that you could use in your own spaces. So I really hope that it brought you some inspiration for your spring decorating this year. I know all my viewers pretty much just look forward to seeing Holstein every week, so I wanted to share this super cute clip of him. It was early in the morning, and I went to Tim Hortons to get an ice cap, and I brought him along. He loves going for car rides, and he sometimes gets a Timbit as a treat. I try not to give him the whole one because I know it's quite big even for how small he is. So this is just a little clip of him enjoying his weekly Timbit. I just wanted to thank you all so much for being here and coming back every week. It means so much. And I just love hearing from you all. And I feel like I've met so many new friends, and it's just so encouraging. And I just love hearing from you each week. So until the next video, friends, take care. God bless.